You can see that I've made one complete rotation around the center. I began with blues and sewed 2 logs. Then I switched to the warm colors and sewed 2 more logs. I will continue this pattern of 2 blues, 2 pinks until my block is large enough to be trimmed down to a 12.5-inch square. In most of the blocks in my project, I went around the center 3 times. Here's one set, second set, and the third set. If you decide you want to go around the center 4 times with thinner strips, that's okay. There's no rule as to how many times you need to go around the center. Just keep sewing the logs till your block is large enough to be trimmed down to a 12.5-inch square. I have a ruler that is 12.5-inch by 12.5, so I can just place this over the block and trim. If you don't have a ruler this size, you can use a piece of paper as your guide. And you can use a pencil and a ruler to mark around it, and then use your rotary cutter or your scissors to cut that out. Since I do have this 12.5-inch ruler, I'm going to just put this over the block, and I sort of move it around to decide. Let's see, I've got some pink, this green, that looks good to me. So I'm ready to trim. I trim one side, turn, trim this side. Now I want to turn this around. So I've trimmed all the way around. And now I have one crazy log cabin block. You will need a total of 16 of these for this project. In the next video segment, I will be going over some time-saving tips for sewing and trimming. I will also demonstrate how to trim using your scissors and a ruler rather than the rotary cutter.